Hello everyone. I've decided to break things up a little bit and do a little reading for you of a chapter out of a book that was written by my father, William Nemoitin. He based this book on the true life story of his mother's family and their emigration over here to the United States, to Cleveland. And he follows Israel Singer, who was the oldest, who was the one that actually brought everyone here. And the book is called Shoemaker's Dream, and it's a Jewish-American immigration story by Bill Nemoitin. I'm going to read you a chapter of Israel's arrival in Cleveland and his search for housing. He's got very little money left, and he's walking the streets looking for a place to live in the Jewish area. Israel arrived in Cleveland the week of Rosh Hashanah. He found his way to the Woodland Avenue neighborhood where most of the Jews lived and where he could find the Yiddish speakers who might help him find a place to live. He also felt certain Solomon Goldman must be located in that area. It was on the East 38th Street and Scoville Avenue near Congregation Ohel Zedek, Lovers of Righteousness, that Israel saw a sign, rooms to let, in both English and Yiddish. Schlepping his big suitcase, he climbed the stairs of the wood-framed two-story home. Answering his knock on the door was an attractive, auburn-haired, middle-aged woman named Matilda Garson. Matilda, recently widowed, was a buxom woman with a kind of curvaceous figure that causes men's eyes to follow her down the street. Matilda looked Israel over, smiled charmingly, and asked, "Are you interested in renting a room?" "Young man, I have 3 rooms available. One is on the first floor for $10 a month. The 2 on the second floor for $8. Israel said, "Well, thank you. Please excuse me, I need to count my money." Pulling his money out of his pocket, he counted it very carefully as Matilda watched hopefully. As a recent widow, she needed to find lodgers as soon as she could to help pay her bills. But as she gazed at the strong, healthy, young-looking man, another thought crossed her mind, causing her to momentarily blush. Israel liked the look of the house and couldn't help noticing the warmth in the woman's greeting. But after counting his money, which had dwindled since leaving New York, he shook his head, saying, "Do you have any other room, perhaps a little less?" The widow Garson thought for a moment. A smile crossed her face, and she said, "Oh, if you're willing to do a little work and to get it ready, I think I can let you have the attic for $5 a month. But I'll tell you what, you won't have to do that work right away. You can stay in the room next to mine on the first floor until I rent it to someone else. That might happen tomorrow, or in a week, or 2, I don't know. What do you think, Mr.?" My name is Israel Singer, but everyone in America calls me Izzy." "Yes, that sounds good to me, but do you mean I will only have to pay $5 a month even while I'm living in the $10 room?" "Izzy Singer, what a nice name. You're new in America. Where are you from?" I've come here from the shtetl of Losich, Poland, but I want to be an American." "And so you will, Izzy Singer. My name is Matilda Garson, and yes, about the rent, and that is what I mean." "That is very kind of you, but it seems unfair for you, so if you permit me, I would like to help you out in any way I can." "Oh my, that would be wonderful. I think you may be able to help me in ways you may not imagine. Just bring your suitcase into that room over there, and after you've unpacked, come into the parlor where we can make the arrangements, have some tea, and get better acquainted." Having said that, Matilda, unable to resist the temptation, reached out and touched Izzy's cheek, saying, "Welcome to my home, Izzy Singer." And that's this chapter. And I'm going to read the next chapter because you have to find out what happens with Matilda and Izzy. You can buy this book on Amazon. It's called The Shoemaker's Dream by Bill Nemoitin, and I'll present the link in the Facebook message here. Hope you enjoyed that, and art will probably be coming in the next day or two. Ciao for now.